All right, so Adam Schefter reports that, the Cowboys don't have an option with Ben Johnson. Let's listen.
Jobs, and there's one job that is the head of the circus in Dallas. And that's what that is right now.
Didn't sound like you said Ben Johnson's name. His name also in the list of being the top coaching candidate. I don't know if he's just intrigued to go jump into the Dallas circus, but they'll find their guy.
No.
We assume they will. We assume they'll be able.
I don't expect Ben Johnson to be in play in Dallas. I think Jerry has other ideas. I think Ben Johnson has other ideas, and don't think that he's a logical leading candidate there right now. Not because of his coaching, but he's getting a head coaching job. He is getting one. It's just not going to be in Dallas.
Okay, so where's he going to get a head coaching job at?
So with that being said, it's always comical. I would say this, though. The Cowboys need to really iron out who they want as an option to be a candidate. Now, all of a sudden, the Oracle, Adam Schefter, he knows it all, baby. I can say this, though. The Cowboys better do their due diligence, and I know money is a factor, but we hear in storylines of also, with that being said, that the 49ers is considering making the other coach over there that used to be a coach over there by the name of Robert Saleh the highest paid defensive coordinator probably in NFL history, right? Because there's no salary cap as it relates to coaching. All I'm saying is, Cowboy Nation, we got to make sure that we cross every T, dot every I. And if you know that there's no salary cap as it relates to coaching, go out there and get the best of the best, Jerry. That's all we've been saying. Not a Brian Johnson, but a Ben Johnson. That's the only pause, if necessary, Johnson that we want over here in Dallas. Now, granted, with Ben Johnson, if there's an opportunity in a situation, in a scenario that Robert Saleh is willing to be a DC outside of being a head coach and want to get his feet wet again, he was 20-36 as a head coach, right? So with the option now of him being available to be a DC, why don't you utilize all of that money that you said that this franchising organization is able to exhibit of $12 billion or $11 billion, whatever the billions are? Go out there and get a coach that can make things shake and happen. Because the whole conversation with Prime, I'm thinking that a lot of people are exhausted of that. And the whole situation with the Kellen Moore, that's more of the same. That's more of going back, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Now, here's the other caveat to it. I said in my last video about the fact that it could be that the Cowboys are working backwards, and then someone lamented in the chat, Law, wake up. This must mean that somebody is already operating within the confines of a coach in Dallas. If you're seeing some of the retreads like a Tashard Choice, like a DeMarco Murray, right? Meaning that it hit me. Maybe, just maybe, Jason Witten is already rolling the sleeves up and working his magic, because it's some familiar person that absolutely played for the Cowboys, that know these guys on a personal level outside of Jerry Jones, outside of the fact of Stephen Jones. It could be the familiar person, could be my guy. Jason Witten already making moves for the boys. Now, neither here nor there. Back to this conversational piece. If the Cowboys really want to step up and be the team that we all know that they can be, it starts with coaching. It starts with that. Go out there and make a move and get things done. We're not saying let's wait until after the Super Bowl so you can make the pick. We're not saying let's make all of the picks today. But there should be no availability for Adam Schefter to be able to shoot this idea down and say that, hey, the Cowboys definitely out on Ben Johnson. Don't let that leak out. Let's hear it again. It's crazy.
right now.
Didn't sound like you said Ben Johnson's name. His name also in the list of being the top coaching candidate. I don't know if he's just intrigued to go jump into the Dallas circus, but they'll find their guy.
No.
We assume they will. We assume they'll be able.
I don't expect Ben Johnson to be in play in Dallas. I think Jerry has other ideas. I think Ben Johnson has other ideas, and don't think that he's a logical leading candidate there right now. Not because
the logical part of it that kills me. What would be logically for the Cowboys? Post me your thoughts. Post me your concerns down below, Cowboy Nation. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. DC for life, not for short. Let's get it. Salute. Peace.